My name is Rhapsody, and welcome to the first game that I'm going to play that isn't PC native. What you are seeing in front of you is about to be described. Come on. Do the cutscene. Show them the game. You've probably already seen the title, right? You already know it's Hercules. This is going to be, I think it was released in 2001? The Disney Hercules action adventure, whatever the fuck it was. It's a side-scrolling platformer with a bunch of cool elements in it. This video also, just for those of you who realize that I usually don't monetize my content at all, this video will probably have ads on it because it uses the soundtrack from the film, which is obviously copyrighted. So I imagine Disney will want to collect their money. So if you had to sit through ads, I apologize for that, but there's not really much I can do in that regard. Here we are at the title screen, Disney's Hercules. Now, the reason I chose this game is because it was one of the first games that I actually played on the PS1. Considering when it was released, actually 1997 by the way, not 2001, that was my bad. When it was released, I would have been, 4 years old? Right, so I didn't even pick it up for a number of years after it came out, but I remember it being one of the first games that I sat down and actually slogged through. And that's what I'm going to be trying to do just a little bit on the channel, play some of the games that inspired me to enjoy games as an adult. Of course, this is going to be the first of them. I believe the second, just in case anyone wants to get hyped and they know the game, is going to be Jade Cocoon from the PS1 era again. And then after that, I think it's going to be Doom 2, because Doom 2 was actually the first game I ever played. So we're not even going to bother going into the options, because I know the options menu is just difficulty and something else. Also, fuck cutscenes, right? Who needs cutscenes in a video game? Like, who needs explanation and narrative? I'm certain all of you have, at some point, checked out the Hercules movie, or you know of the Hercules myths, right? That's enough. Don't worry. The rest of it's just going to be gameplay. So the first level is basically just a kind of training course. Now, I'll quickly show you all of the moves that Hercules can actually perform. We've got swinging this thing, which is obviously sword. We've got punching, and then we've got you can wind up a punch, and just up near the health bar you can see that there is now a glowing yellow lightning bolt. That means that it's ready to destroy something. It'll charge up while we're doing it. Also, we've got just like standard jump. I think the only other control that I can remember at the moment is if you hold down and jump, you bash the ground, and that's going to be really important in a second, because it's the only way we can get to this secret up here. By standing on top of this, bashing down. Not exactly what I had in mind, but not bad. Now, if you like Danny DeVito, then this is a game for you. Danny DeVito does all of the commentary. Well, he does a large amount of, like, the color commentary in the background. Also, I think punching is faster, so I'll just quickly try and get shit, Dix! I'll just quickly try and get these ones out of the way. Now, I remember most of the secrets from the first 2 levels, and I haven't even played this game in, I think, upwards of 10 years now. But I still do remember most of the secrets from the first level. I think? We'll have to see. Yeah, there we go. This is this one. So there's obviously like a swing mechanic. It's not a very difficult to control game at all. It's just good fun. So, considering this is a game that came out ages ago, you probably don't want a review of it, right? It should probably, this series should probably just be me playing the game and talking about everything that isn't the game while the game goes on in the background. So, I'll oblige. I mean, what am I if not a slave? Also, I seem to remember that if you constantly swing, you will hit 3 of these, but you'll miss the last one. Nope, apparently I was wrong. Wait. Shit, you do hit all of them, wow. I think I might have just been in the exact perfect phase to actually hit those. Okay, so I don't think there's any secrets right here. Of course, as soon as I say I'm not going to talk about the game at all, I just immediately talk about the game and nothing else, because hey, fuck everything I just said, which is something I find myself saying incredibly often, but it's usually in regards to Risk of Rain. Now, we just picked up a power-up called the Lightning Sword. I don't think it's called the Lightning Sword, it just is a Lightning Sword. Bam! Basically, you just get a laser you can shoot through the air. Also, this ground is breakable. I love that on the first level, they don't actually tell you anything about how to destroy these. But if you're clever enough, and you try enough button combinations, or read the manual and you know that there is a ground pound, then you can possibly figure that one out. You don't really get too much when you get all of those things, but, you know, just for fun's sake, I will try and pick up all of the secrets if I can find them. Especially because, what if at some point in the future someone comes back to this video, particularly looking for secrets? I mean, there aren't too many videos of this. Oh wow, I'm dead. Shit. Whoops. There aren't too many videos of this game that I'm aware of. I mean, I remember that after JonTron released his Hercules retrospective video, that there were a bunch of people coming out with Let's Plays for this game. Which is unfortunate, because I had a Let's Play planned for this game, I think from the start of the channel. It was one of those games that I was like, if I can ever get a PS1 emulator working, I will do. And also, by the way, for anyone who's looking for legal advice, PS1 emulator, completely fine, because I have a PS1 and I have this game, both original copies bought in store. Jump over the sharks. I think for the first few levels, it's just gonna be, like, except for the fact that I just died, so, you know, I guess I'm completely wrong in what I'm about to say. It's just gonna be me succeeding at things. We will eventually get to a point where I don't know what to do. And then I'm going to have to distract myself by talking about anything that is not this video game. Also, these things here, those pots, those are, I believe, passwords. So if you get enough of them, I'm pretty I think you have to get 4 in level. And if you do get 4, you will unlock the passcode that will allow you to get back to that level. Actually, shit. Oh no, wait, there's save states in this. I was about to say, shit, am I gonna need to write those down? Is that how I'm gonna have to do this? But no, probably not. These episodes should probably also be pretty short, about 15 to 20 minutes, 25 at most. Although I will try and end levels and end between screens rather than, you know, anything else. Alright. Now I know I'm taking infinity points of damage here, so there we go. All of that problem has been solved. Also, I should probably explain what some of the other pickups do. There's Hercules, which is these things over here. Like Lemonade, but Hercules, right? And those increase your health. And Hermes is a checkpoint. More Hercules. I actually remember a surprising amount of this. I was thinking there was going to be a secret that I've missed, but considering that I have H, E, R, and Q and U, I mean, like, as with a lot of games around the end of the 90s, you have to spell out your name with pickups you get through the level. It almost seems like that was a requirement of games in the 90s, right? Like, fuck, I think I remember a Lion King game where you had to spell out Simba, that... I'm not even gonna name all of the games that you had to do that. It was just like a trope of 90s games. Where's that gone? At least Tony Hawk's had the audacity to change from that formula, and instead of spelling out Tony Hawk's, you spell out Skate. Or Combo if you're in the Underground games. By the way, if you haven't played the Tony Hawk Underground games, I don't even fucking know what to say to you. Play at least Underground 2, right? It was actually really... Oh shit, I have to kill all of these, right? Yeah. I totally forgot, you have to kill all of those so that you can actually advance up here. No, fuck you. Wait. I know that actual progression requires you to go along the top, so I'm just gonna check out what happens at the bottom. Oh, just a coin, okay. Okay, cool. As I said, I remember a surprising amount about this game. Also, yes, you have to spell out your name in every single level. I believe spelling out your name gives you an extra life. I just like to do it because some of the secrets are actually more entertaining than the base game itself. That's not to say that it's not an entertaining game. I'm a big fan of it. It was one of my huge childhood time sinks. Up until, of course, I managed to beat the game. At which point I went, fuck this shit, and went to play something more hardcore, like Jade Cocoon, a JRPG, which is described as kind of like Final Fantasy meets Pokemon. So, I'm gonna be doing that soon, but the thing is, all I remember from that game, other than I absolutely adored it, right, but I had a lot of patience as a child with games. All I remember from that game is that it took a fucking infinite years to get anything done, and that you had to farm for ages in order to beat the final boss. That might have just been because I was a dumb kid and I had no fucking clue what strategies to actually employ. Also, you can see S off to the side of the screen there, so I'm gonna go get that. It may have just been because I was a dumb kid and I had no fucking clue what I was doing with video games. Like, maybe I didn't even know elemental bonuses or anything like that at that point. But it's still possible that it was just like a really grindy game. And to be fair, I know a lot of JRPGs that are. So I don't know how that's gonna go. Alright, so there's all of Hercules, and I believe we've got 3 of the pots so far. Come back to the foreground. Also, you can traverse into the background, you can throw things at the background, you can do a bunch of really cool things. I love this game. I really do. Like, I unironically love this game. As much as I've said there are elements of it that are boring, there's elements of almost every game that's boring. You know. Except for Dark Souls. There we go. End. Done. Woo! So, obviously the end is when you pick up the lightning bolt thing. It's very Zeus-themed, as you may imagine, for a game about the son of Zeus. Oh fuck! I missed a coin! No! Alright. We can still continue. It's fine. It's fine. I'm not gonna be that completionistic here. If I miss something, it's okay. So this again is another tutorial level, but it's a tutorial for a different type of level. This is where you run forwards, and you just run forwards until you beat the level. It's very straightforward, yes. You might have seen that joke coming before I even thought it up. Oh, okay. Fine, so I've already missed out on full completion of this level. Oh, and I'm just taking damage everywhere. So there are very few controls in this actual level. You get to jump, you get to run forwards and hold back, and that's about it. That's... okay, cool. No, man, I wanted to get the Hercules there. Okay, so getting this should... really? Okay, I thought breaking those made them drop pots. These ones. Now, Hermes is on this side, so that's kind of like a clue you should go on this side. I'm not certain what's on the other side. I think, actually, in my entire life, I've never actually gone on the other side, despite having played this level a large amount of times. So I don't really need the Hercules, but I'm gonna try it. No, I totally couldn't get it. Also, the little Hercules figurines increase your maximum health. Your maximum health does not stay between levels, so... gotta watch out there. Oh, okay, fine. See, that's why I don't like to go for things in the water platform, because as soon as you do, you're almost guaranteed to take damage. Nope. Ah, shit, I knew that was gonna happen. Also, I think you just alternate on this one. I'm not certain what's on the right path there as well. Again, I don't think I've ever actually taken that path.
Rule number 95, kid. Concentrate.
No! Get the U! Fuck everything, I need to die. I missed the U. No, wait, I said I wasn't gonna be completionistic, right? Plus, I've already missed... oh, I already died. Oh well. It looks like I'm gonna get what I want, guys. I promise that was not intentional, except for the fact that it probably was. I mean, just think about it. There we go. I can't live without you. The letter. Hey, damn. I actually had to stop speaking to focus on that one. Okay. Oh, no! Yeah, you actually can't recover from that. You just keep hitting the wall until you bounce off the side. Oh, come on. Now, like a lot of other games around this generation, it's kind of like 2.5D. It's sprites on a 3D environment, so it's very difficult to understand things like depth. So that's what I'm going to say is the reason for all of my current no! No, no, no! Alright, that was almost bad. I mean, in general, it was still pretty bad, but it was almost even worse. Didn't get that one. Okay, cool. If I blow this up, it's gonna drop a pot, right? Yeah, I remember. Awesome. That's it! And that's the whole level done. And you know what? That's also gonna be the first episode over, because I believe the next level is actually pretty long. So, with that, I'll say, I hope you enjoy Hercules, because there's gonna be a lot of Hercules, just because I want to play through this game. And if I play through a game, why not put it on the channel? Regardless. Holy shit, we got 92%? Damn! Regardless, I've been Rhapsody. That's been Hercules. If you've liked the video, click like. If you disliked the video, feel free to click dislike. If you want to see more videos like this in the future, subscribe to my channel. If you want to see more videos like this now, if I've done the rest of the series by this point. Hang on, I'll have to pause. There we go. If I've done the rest of the series by this point, you'll be able to find the playlist down in the description below, and it will link you to every single episode of Hercules that I've done so far. My name has been Rhapsody, that's been Hercules, and hopefully you've been enjoying yourself. We'll see you next time.